Air signs, what's up? It is time for your weekly elemental reading. Welcome back. And if you're new, my name is Naomi. I am an intuitive channel, an energy healer, an earth steward, and a farmer. And so we are going to be looking at your next 7 days ahead. And because I am filming this on a Venus day, happy Venus day from your favorite Venusian, we're going to get into some romantic love messages. So we're going to be seeing what is up for you the next week ahead in love, the next 7 days, whenever you find this reading. This is a timeless reading. I'm seeing 12:12 on my clock. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you find this reading, it will be for your next 7 days ahead. Even if I happen to mention any things that are currently occurring right now, just take it how it resonates and leave what doesn't, right? Make sure you're using your own intuition, as I am intuitively guided with these messages, but you know your situation better than me. Okay, so use your own intuition and discernment when it comes to these messages that are coming out. As always, never give your power away to some person on the internet. Okay. But yeah, so happy July. We are here still in Cancer season currently. We are currently in Mercury retrograde. The readings were looking a little bit, it was a little bit iffy there, okay? I'm like, they had me in the first half, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, so we're gonna see how your reading goes. Water sign had a pretty good love reading, because I was like, maybe it's a Mercury retrograde energy. I don't know. So just fair warning, as we are transiting this energy for the next 3 weeks. If you're watching this as I'm watching it, but Mercury does go into retrograde 3 times a year, right? So you could easily be watching this reading sometime in the future, and you could be transiting a Mercury retrograde. So that's just something to be aware of. Make sure you're keeping up with your cosmic calendars, okay? So yeah, we're gonna get the overall energy and love for you the next week ahead, using my Moonology deck, going with the tarot, and then we'll clarify if needed. I have my tea leaves for us to have some fortunes, okay? So my Gemini, Libra, and Aquariuses, I hope you are doing amazing whenever you find this video. I appreciate you for clicking on it and watching, especially as I am currently growing my channel. So it is much appreciated. So may these messages be helpful to you. May they be guiding, affirming, confirming, and in your highest and best good. And may I be a clear channel for these divine messages to come through for you. Okay, so yeah. Happy Venus Day. Let's see what is up with for love for my Libra, Geminis, and Aquarius. Next week ahead, what is the overall energy next week ahead in love? What is the overall energy for the next week ahead in love for my air signs? What is going on? Why are all these cards coming out? And this one came. Maybe I should say believe in the impossible, because that one stayed flipped over. Nothing is yet set in stone. So things are still taking shape. Things are still taking form here. There are still decisions that need to be made. There are still actions that need to be taken. There can be a lot of unknown. There could be a lot of questions. It could even be a lot of concerns, because it's looking a little rocky here. But nothing has yet been set in stone. That means nothing bad, okay? That's at least what you could take from this energy, where it may not be so stable and grounded as of yet, is that there is no evidence, no proof that this is going to not go in your way. I don't know what happened with my throat all of a sudden. But yeah, we have believe in the impossible here. So in the next week ahead, you need to believe with all of your heart that all things can work out for you. Whether you're already going through a love situation, and that may be the case here. You may already be connected to someone. You already have someone in mind, but this may not be something that is so committed. Or if it is committed, y'all are kind of just going through some rough waters, right? It might be a tough time. But yeah, so let's see what the tarot has to say. But there's a call here to really believe, to have a lot of faith and trust in how things are working out for you, and just hold on to that so you can steer things how you want them to go. If you can hold on to the vision of things working out in whatever way, whatever thing you feel like is impossible to happen for you, if you go ahead and believe it anyway, and you could just hold on to that, that will even help move the needle as you are in this, mutable energy, as things are still shifting and changing for you. Okay. So let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Can I please have cards for my Gemini, Libra, Aquarius' next 7 days ahead in love? That's 3. Next 7 days ahead in love. What do we need to know? What's the energy for my air signs in love the next week ahead? Any advice, guidance, messages? Advice, guidance, and messages. We'll leave it there. 10 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Yeah. So this is something that, isn't the easiest. It's not the easiest here, right? But it's still saying believe in the impossible. Believe you can make it to the top of this hill, and you can finally put all these sticks down. And then you could build your house or whatever you're going to do with those sticks. You could light your fire. You could do whatever. Temperance and High Priestess underneath that. Okay, so let's see here. We have the 4 of Wands, the 4 of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Death card, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Swords. No Cups energy here. Very interesting. I'm like, so we might be getting back into that Mercury retrograde energy. So maybe this is what this is the goal here. The 4 of Wands. This is what seems impossible. This happy, committed union, this well celebrated union, this just very strong connection, right? Is there water on my sun? Okay, so 4 Wands, that's the goal. That's what you have in mind. That's what you've been wanting, right? But there's been this 4 of Swords energy where it's like some type of disconnect. I don't know if there's still work that just needed to be done, or if there's certain things, or we're seeing, and I was already saying that with this nothing yet set in stone, like there are like decisions that needs to be made, there are actions that need to be made, things that need to be said, and not all of it is just on your behalf. It can be like what needs to happen externally, right? 3 of Pentacles. There needs to be like a collaboration of all these different things happening for something to be able to come together, but there's not this energy of it not being possible, right? And with this King of Swords energy, this is this air signs energy. He holds this Ace of Swords, so holding what you know to be true close to your chest, staying very strong in this, staying very strong in that energy. Yeah, with that King of Swords, because with the Death card here, there is a change that's about to happen. There is a change that is about to occur. Okay. Sorry about that interruption. But yeah, so with the Death card here, something is about to change. Your fortune is about to change. The 9 of Pentacles is a very fortunate energy, right? So I'm getting there is about to be a change in your fortune, in your luck. And that's why you're being called to believe in the impossible. Even if things seem to be like at a standstill, even if things seem like you can't really do something right now. Yeah. And it won't always be that way. Something will be worked out. Something is working out. King of Swords here. Hold your truth. Hold your belief. Hold your faith. Right? Because a change is coming. A change is coming. Two of Swords, yeah. Because that's the energy of like nothing being set in stone. And it's like, so you just literally having to slow down to be with where things are, and also not just trusting what you see. Because you're holding into your inner truth, your inner vision here. Staying steadfast in that. So hold on to your inner truth, your inner vision. Hold on to this inner belief. Allow it not to be swayed, because things are about to turn in your fortune. It's not going to be the burden as it has been. Okay. I'm like, that just seems very vague. Let me see if I could get any other clarifying messages. Sweet as a Georgia peach, kindness, tender care, charm, beauty, flirtation, delicious experience, and bump on a log, lazing around, loafing, inertia, false start, non-response, disinterest. Yeah. So there are things that still need to like get up and move and get going. And maybe this could just be like cleared up by adjusting some of your energy when it comes to this. Attune to the energy of sweetness, right? Use more charm here. Being aware of like where you're trying to go and what gets you there, right? Because I was talking about holding on to that truth. What is going to get you to this Four of Wands energy? Okay. Well, yeah. That is what I'm seeing, air signs. I'm seeing that there is going to be a change in fortune that comes. You just need to maintain your belief. You need to stay steadfast. And we do have a lot of air energy here. And so staying steadfast. Yeah, because even looking at this Four of Swords, you know, there's that sword that's under the person that's laying there. And that's your truth, right? Unmovable. It's unmovable. You're keeping it with you, and you're allowing that to come into fruition. Yeah. Okay. I'm like, so not much love in this love reading other than, yeah, where you're trying to get to. Interesting. Interesting. I'm like, I think I am going to blame the retrograde energies. But yeah, so let's see what your fortune and your tea leaves are. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. What is your fortune? The tea leaves. What is the tea? One more. Well, two more, I guess. Go ahead and drop your girl a like. I would very much appreciate it. Okay, so let's see. Tea leaves and fortune. Man, dealings or relationships with the man. So this definitely got something to do with another person, right? Rose, romance is in the air. And look, this rose, this man is here with this death card. I told you you're about to like be very fortunate in something. So this man is going to bring you something. Like fireworks. Okay, let's see. Turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. So don't let someone's stupid energy bring you out of your own authentic energy. Spear. Heartache over what you no longer have. So it may be time for you to like really heal from a past relationship, especially with this Four of Wands to the Four of Swords. If you were married to someone and maybe y'all have gone through a divorce, or maybe y'all are thinking about splitting, I could see this energy of like giving it some time and y'all can figure out how to work it out, right? But yeah, at the end of the day, you're going to have to heal whatever pain and hurt happens. cat, two-faced friend, that's over here with the Two of Swords. So it's like you're going to be able to see that. So yeah, you're going to be able to see it. The person who is behaving stupidly in your life is a two-faced friend. Mountain road, you are on the road to success. And I came on this Nine of Pentacles and I told you there's like something very fortunate happening for you. Butterfly, a change for the better. See, I told you, and we have seen that depth. I told you things are going to change. Fair man, dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, white, or brown hair. So yeah, that's two different men. So yeah, that is what I am seeing, my air signs. I hope that you like this reading. I hope it resonated. If not, go ahead and check out some of your other elemental placements, or maybe you could check out another reading I did. There might be 2 other elemental love readings that I've done. So check that out if you feel called to. Go watch the full moon in Capricorn reading, the new moon in Gemini reading. And yeah, the new moon in Cancer is what will be up next. That will be our next collective reading that I will be doing. But yeah, so make sure you drop me a like, comment if you want, and please subscribe as I'm growing my channel. I very much appreciate every like, every comment, and every subscription. So I hope you have an amazing day, and I will check you later. Peace.